Okay, good morning, student. Alright, let's start the class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, how do you feel today? Are you good? Yeah, I'm good too. Thanks for your ask. Okay, I will check your attendance first. Don't forget to open your mic, yeah? So speak clearly so I can hear you. Alright, so everyone is here today. That's good. Okay, today we will learn topic that is really interesting. What is it? So, we'll learn about recount text. Okay, I will share screen to you guys. While I want to ask you something. Um, all right. Have you ever been write a diary before? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Atau mungkin kalian pernah nggak menceritakan pengalaman-pengalaman paling berharga kalian ke orang lain? Pasti pernah ya. Atau mungkin teman kalian nih misalnya menceritakan pengalaman paling berharga mereka ke kalian. Ya, pasti pernah ya. Jadi, itulah yang akan kita pelajari hari ini. Ketika kita menceritakan sesuatu yang terjadi pada masa lampau, eh, kita menggunakan teks yang namanya recount text. Oke, so that's what recount text is about. To give information about past events and to entertain people with personal experience. Alright, now let's look at the example of the recount text. A picnic at the park. Let's read it together. Last Sunday, my friends and I went to the city park. The weather was sunny and we were very happy. We brought some snacks, drinks, and a big mat to sit on. First, we looked for a shady spot under a big tree. Then we spread the mat and set up our food. We played frisbee and took pictures together. After that, we sat down and enjoyed our snack while listening to music. Later, we fed some birds and took a walk around the park. In the afternoon, we packed up and went home. It was a fun day and I hope we can do it again next month. Alright, so what this story is about? Yeah, it's about a picnic at the park. That's clear in the title, yeah? So, before we discuss this story deeply, let's this let's learn about generic structure. Generic structure of recount text. So, in recount text, there are three parts. Yeah, the first one is orientation. Orientation in here is like introduction. So it gives background information about who, what, when, and where it happened, where the story happened. Okay, so it's introduced to reader what the story is about. Okay, The the second part is there's events, a series of events written in chronological order. Okay, when we talk about something, we will talk all the thing that we did, right? So we need to write it or we need to tell it in chronological order. The last, okay, at on information, the characteristic of events, there is time connectors. Kind time connectors, we will learn it in next material. For example, like first, after that, that. So the third one is reorientation. Uh, this is the part where the story is ending. Sometimes in reorientation, the writer wants to share their personal comment or conclusion about the events. Okay. Now, let's look back at the story that we have read before. Which one? The orientation part. Yeah, that's right. The first paragraph is the orientation part. Why? So what is orientation part before? It's introduction part, yeah? It tells us where, when, and what happened in this story. Okay, let's analyze this story. Who the characters is in this story? Who the characters in the story? Sorry. My friends and I, that's right. So the characters in this story is my friends and I. So where the story is happen? At the city part, that's right. So when the story is happen? Last Sunday, that's right. So it's clear, yeah. The first paragraph in here is orientation part. It is introduction part where it tells us when, who, and where the story happened. Now, the second paragraph, it's clear, yeah, it's an events. So, what the characteristic of events before? Yeah, that's right. It used time connectors. So, in events, it tells us a chronological order of the story, and that the characteristic use time connectors. Can you find time connectors in this paragraph? Yeah, that's good. Right. First, then, after that, later. Okay. So, the third paragraph. Of course, it's reorientation. It's where the story ending. In this story, how the story was ending. Yeah, that's right. They packed up and went home. That's good. Now, let's learn about language feature. So, okay, language feature of recount text. In recount text, we usually use past tense verbs. Okay, for example, let's see in the what is the past tense verbs in this story? Yeah, there's went, brought, look, a shot, pack, and many others. Yeah, fat. Yeah, okay. Second one, in recontext, we usually use time connectors. It's clear, yeah, like in events before, because time connectors is used in events part. Okay, for example, like first, then after that, finally. Okay, the third one, in recontact, we usually use personal pronouns. What is the purpose of recontext before? Yeah, that's right. To entertain people about personal experience. So that's why uh, we use personal pronouns to make the story more personal. For example, like I, we, my. The last, in recount text, we usually use descriptive language. Descriptive language is to express feelings and details. For example, let's look at the story. The weather was sunny and we were very happy. Yeah, it's clear, right? So the writer wants to share the detail that the weather was sunny. And and they also want to express their feeling. They were very happy. Okay, that's right. So that's what recount text. We learned about the purpose of recount text, the generic structure, language feature. Okay, now we will play a we will play a game. Okay, to to check your comprehension. Okay. Now we play about past tense and past tense and time connectors. Okay, so in here, I will send this link in our chat group or in the chat room. So, there's 8 question. Yeah, you guys do it now. So I can see also the top 10 result, the past and that. All right, sample. Okay. Okay, let me see. Wow. Wow, there's the top 10 result. You guys did it fast, really fast. Okay, now we will make a first draft. Okay, now it's time for you to write your own story. Okay, so uh, first we will make a draft, and then after everybody make the draft, we will do a revision. So each of you, it will, uh, yeah, it will uh, check each other, uh, the draft each other and correct. Okay, we will use Google document. Okay, here I will send it later the link. Okay, if you confuse how to make the first draft, I give you a brainstorming worksheet. Okay, don't forget to write your name and what your topic about. So what is brainstorming worksheet? This to help you to make your ideas, to plan your ideas, okay? So think about a memorable experience you have had and answer the question below to help you plan your story. So for example, like who was with you and where did it happen? What, when did it happen? What happened first? What happened next? And how did it end? And how did you feel? That okay? So after you uh make this story, answer the question, you make the first draft. Make the first draft to help uh use this before. Don't forget to use generic structure and language feature that we have learned before. Okay, so after after you make first draft, we'll check each other. So if supaya tidak membingungkan, you guys make uh in based on your absent, okay? So for example, your absent is number 24. So you open page on 24, it's all the same. So you guys write it in there, okay? All right. So after the first draft, everyone, I will check it real time, and yeah, you can check your friends as well. If you have any comment, you can share it, and after you make your first draft and get revision real time. So I will also make a comment later, okay? And then it's if it's already complete and fixed, you can upload it in no. You can make it in here, but you can change the or you can take a new page and make a fixed story, okay? Yeah. So that's our material for today. Yeah. Thank you very much for all your attendance. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.